what's up YouTubers, subscribers? Quick video update of the K24 Civic. Finally we got our oil pump kit in the mail to finish this bad boy right here. Added a few more pieces to the engine while we have it out, so I figured I might as well do a little few add-ons before we go get tuned, which I think it'll be a better thing. But while we were waiting, we got our YNS Lexan windows for our doors, and was able to install one side so far. So I just wanted to do this real quick, kind of help the car get a little bit lighter. Worked out real smooth. I was trying to avoid using the rivets like most people use on their door. They take off the door trim and they just rivet into the door. But I was going for like more of a cleaner look, so I was hoping if there was a way to do it, and I figured I'd try this way. I am able to roll the windows up and down still, but I'll show you guys on the driver's side once we install it, and show you guys how that works. So I try to do this as simple as possible, which was getting these, I think they're called window sash channels or something like that, window clips. I can put the link where I got them. I believe it's eBay. I had a hard time finding these OEM ones, which these are like replicas of the OEM. So what I did was I figured I'd try to mount the window as if it was stock. So if you guys notice, these have like this warp shape. The window's not straight. So that's the only thing about the Lexan. Of course, the Lexan's not gonna have that shape. It's just straight flat to the ground. So once I install the window, I'll show you guys the pros and cons about that. So for right now, I'm gonna install these, and then all I'm gonna be using is a stock 10 bolt with a Honda nut. I just found these in my old box where I keep all my little extra bolts. You will need a drill and drill bit. I'm not even sure on the size. All I did was just try to measure it up to the bolt, so you don't get nothing too much bigger than the bolt itself, so you don't get play in the window. Alright, so what I did first is I try to line up the window from corner to corner, because that's going to be your best fitment. So once you do that, you place this little piece just as if it was in the factory location. And then what I do is mark it just to make sure that it's not going to move. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill into the Lexan window and the tab at the same time. You don't want to go too fast, because if you have an aggressive drill bit, it can break your window. Alright, done with that. Alright, so just so you can protect the window while you install these, what you want to do is remove this plastic on both sides. Same thing with the bottom. So once you remove that, you put your tab back in there. And this will help you just so you protect the window against whatever you're doing at a table or whatever it is you're doing. Won't scratch the window. Remember I told you guys want to use a snug drill bit? It's because you guys want it to be real snug up against the window and the clip. So you don't have much play between the clip and the window, because the Lexan is a little bit thinner than the actual glass. Just a little bit. So these have to like screw through the window and the clip itself. The nut on the other side. And that's it. You have your tabs into your windows as they were factory. And I'll show you guys stock window versus Lexan window with the tabs, just like if it was factory. Alright, so when you guys start installing, you guys want to start by loosening up all the bolts on your window crank. And the reason why you want to do this is because you want to give the window as much play as possible, because you guys have to remember it's not stock, so it's going to have a little bit of a harder time going up and down. But I'll show you guys what I did to make it work. Alright, so the first thing you guys want to do is crank your crank position all the way down where the window, you're able to send your 2/10 through that you're going to bolt the window to, as if it was a stock one. So now go ahead and take off your plastic. Alright, you want to send this guy through the outside of the door. It's going to be your easiest way. Alright, so once you guys have the window in there, just send it down into the original tracks and just kind of play with it till it lines up into the plastic. Okay, so I got it lined up as best as I could up here on the window track. So now what I'm going to do is try to send it down as even as I possibly can. Alright, here we go guys. So after fighting with it for a little bit, which you guys will have to do because the window is not perfectly like an OEM, especially because of its shape. So to get it to seal, as you guys can see, I sealed it perfect. This window is not going to go anywhere, it's not open. I waited to the very end to adjust these bolts, which I haven't even done yet. So I just wanted to show you guys that it is rolled up all the way using the roll-up mechanism. Alright guys, so there's the window. I'll clean her up a little bit, my fingerprints are all over the place. Got the door panel back on there, and unless you really look at it, yeah, you'll see this little bit of dent right here, and then you'll know it's not real glass. So real clean, I think, while utilizing the OEM roll-up windows. So I'll show you guys what I was talking about. Right now it's perfectly sealed up top, but when you go to roll it down, what's gonna happen is, yeah, you can roll it down, but you guys see the window, what it did? So it kind of flaps out because of the way it's made. So the only way to get it to look right is if you roll it down maybe like mid window down here, so it looks more tucked down in there. I'm not gonna roll it down. I'm actually gonna keep the sunroof. I was thinking about deleting the sunroof, but because the car is an EX, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that and then just roll that back for ventilation. And at least we were able to save a little bit of weight here, and then the car looks pretty much stock. So that's pretty much it. Comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think.